Hi again, Tom from Wheeler Automotive. Today, showing you around this beauty. This is a 2010 Porsche Cayenne. It's a 3-litre turbo diesel and it's in absolutely stunning condition. It's done 94.5, I think, thousand miles. Finished in this lovely white over a black leather interior. It's had 8 services in its life, been really well looked after. Last serviced in February 22 at 92,500 miles, so recently serviced. I've got invoices for the brakes, were fitted not that long ago. So yeah, she's in absolutely lovely condition. I love this colour, and for a 12-year-old car, which is coming up to 100,000 miles, it's pretty much immaculate, to be honest. Let's start off on the front. So both the lights are perfect. It has got auto headlights. There's no chips or cracks in the lights. They're really nice and clear. Both the bumper corners are perfect. There's no marks on there. There is a tiny, I don't know whether something struck that, but a bit of paint chip there, which is probably the most significant mark on the car, if I'm honest. There's on the actual front edge, I don't know whether this is going to focus. Let's try and. There's a flight. There's some very, 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 very small chips. So there's probably a handful of them. The actual bumper itself is perfect. There's no scratches on there or anything. It does have front and rear parking sensors. It's got LED daytime running lights as well. Offside front wing, not a mark on it. The alloys are in superb condition as well. These 19-inch alloys, really good shape. Now we have ordered it has got a matching set of Michelin tyres on it, but the fronts are pretty much down to the wear indicator. So we're going to put a new pair of tyres on the front for the new owner. As I said, these discs are pretty much as new. You can just see, look, there's no lip on there, there's no corrosion on them, which older discs get. And the pads are nice and thick as well. Driver's door, perfect, I'd say, as are the wing mirrors. They've not hit anything. Does have a full panoramic roof with electric blind, which opens as well, which we'll show you when we get inside, but it's, yeah, lovely in there. Offside rear door, just looking over it, not a mark on it. The rear quarter as well, completely perfect. Does have tinted windows from the B-pillar back. Rear brakes, very much same as the front, no lip on that. Pads are nice and thick, and again, really tidy 19-inch alloy. The rear tyres are nearly new. You can see my finger gets lost in there. There's loads of tread on the rears. So we'll have a pretty much new set of tyres to the new owner. Round to the rear, which I think looks great. The lettering is discoloured slightly. This Porsche badge, that would have been all black to begin with, as has the Cayenne one below, but from sort of a couple of feet away you can't really notice it, but when you get right up close you can. The edge of the bumper has a couple of very small marks, guessing where someone's put stuff in it. The rest of the bumper doesn't have a mark on it. It does have an electric tailgate. Works perfectly, as you'd expect for such a lovely car. Inside here is lovely, no weird smells inside. It's never been smoked in. Round to the near side. Not a mark on this corner either. Sorry, but I didn't say, but both the rear lights are nice and clear as well. They're perfect. No fogging up or anything like that. That's not a mark, that's a fly. Yeah, near side rear quarter is excellent. Got another lovely 19-inch wheel with a nearly new tyre on. There is a small scuff on this one, just here. Again, brakes are the same as the other side. So yeah, don't need to change the brakes on this for a long time. Near side rear door. Again, not a mark on it, honestly. Very, very clean. Near side front door, also very, very good. Again, wing mirrors not... wing mirrors usually have scuffs around there if they've hit anything, but not so on this one. Again, the glass is all lovely. And then finally round to the near side front wing, which again, there's no scratches or dents on the car at all, really. Another very presentable 19-inch wheel. There is a little scuff on it there and a tiny bit of curbing around this edge, but it's hardly noticeable, to be fair. Again, brakes are lovely. They've hardly done anything. And yeah, we'll put some new tyres on the front. So externally, she's a real beauty. It starts, stops and drives like a new car. There's absolutely no fault with it whatsoever mechanically. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but it's only had 2 owners. I'll show you inside. So we've got this lovely black leather interior, so it's black leather door cards, it's lovely rear seats, just super comfortable, and as is often the way with 4x4s, it doesn't really look like anyone's been back here, to be fair. And then yes, we've got this lovely panoramic roof, which really makes a difference. Just makes it feel very spacious. Front passenger side, again, very tidy door card. Front seats are electric and heated. I think the driver's side's got memory, but we'll check that in a sec. Seats are lovely. You know, very, very small signs of wear, but we're talking hardly anything. It does have the child locking pins there as well, if you wanted to put a car seat in the front. Let's go around the other side. Again, pretty much perfect door card. Really tidy seats. Backs of the seats are really clean. That's a good sign that kids haven't been in here kicking them and throwing stuff at them. And then finally, the driver's one, which always suffers the most wear, but this one's pretty much perfect. There's some, you know, signs of wear on the handle, as you would kind of expect, but all the switch gear is in nice shape. I stand corrected. The driver's seat is not memory. It is electrically adjustable, but doesn't have the memory setting. Probably the worst sign of wear inside the whole car is this little split on this bolster, which happens to all of them, to be honest, where you get in and out the car. Rest of the seat is immaculate, I would say. As is kind of inside, it's lovely. Let's get in. So I absolutely love the dash layout on these Porsches. So it's got the screen on the right hand side there. Let's start it up so you can see that. Oh, turn the stereo down. Let's start her up. So it starts first turn of the key. It is cold. Yeah, aircon blows ice cold. It does have dual zone aircon. These are the heated seat controls, and these are the controls for driver and passenger air conditioning. Back here we have the diff lock controls on the left. The centre control, these are buttons, are for how stiff you would like the suspension. And on the right you have the controls to either raise or lower the car on the pneumatic suspension. Back here you've got the sport button. It does have automatic start stop, so you can turn that off with that. That's the hill descent button, and that's the traction control button. A couple of cup holders back here with a power point. That's not been used, so yeah, I don't think it's ever been smoked in. In here we have a USB and another power outlet there if you wanted to charge something else. It does have Bluetooth for your phone. Also has navigation, which works really well. I love the maps on these. You wouldn't believe it's a 12-year-old sat-nav system, because this is as good as some that are fitted today. Really good. And you can also, on this screen on the right here, so I've got it at the minute set to the sort of vehicle information. We've got battery voltage, oil pressure, oil temperature and water temperature, or coolant temperature. But you can change what this screen shows. So there's the radio, nav, or the map. Go onto phone. Don't have that connected at the minute. And then we've got the trip, and you can customize that screen on the right there. It's really good to have it on the map when you're using the nav, because you don't have to sort of look away from the controls at all. It's all there. It does have cruise control. We've got the paddle shifters, so down and up behind the steering wheel there. It's got auto lights, I think I said that. You see down there, auto wipers. Yeah, it's got everything you would really want. And I just love this roof. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. So we do have here a blind, which we can close if you would like to. Not that you would on a beautiful spring morning like today. That all works as it should. But yeah, we don't want that closed. It's much nicer with it open. But it's almost silent. That working. I'll show you that going back again. Yeah, let's get out and you can hear that lovely 3-litre turbo diesel, which has got plenty of grunt, but also it's pretty frugal for a car of this size. An all-round fantastic car, our 2010 Porsche Cayenne.